What is good, gang? Decided I needed to take a little trip to the grocery store. Thought, hey, why not use the time, make another video for you all about the semen retention journey. I've been busy this weekend making a lot of videos, a lot of content for you guys. And this one, I think I'm going to title this something like Semen Retention, Aging, and Little Deaths. I think that's what I'm going to call this one. Again, today's day, I guess it's day 171 of my semen retention streak. And this one's worth talking about. This subject is worth giving some time and attention to. If you're a man and you want to get on your semen retention streak and get on a long one, guys, like, I spent years trying to figure this thing out, not appreciating it, not valuing it, until this last streak. And now this streak is the one that I have gone all in on. It's become like the streak, you know, the one that changes everything. So this may be what really helps some of you break through the low streaks, all the relapses that you keep dealing with. This may actually help you push through. Wow, that is a vulture eating an animal right there on the city road. That was unusual. The French have a term for ejaculation for men. It is called la Petite Mort. If you have not heard of this, la petite, little, mort, like mortician, death. Little death. That is what they call ejaculation for men. Little death. Why would that be? Why would they do that? I didn't know about this until I was early into this streak, and I just started obsessing with educating myself on semen retention, all the different perspectives and everything. This one really helped me lock the F in on this streak. They call it little death because every time you release, guys, it is a little death for men. I've heard other men also speak about this correlating to why women tend to live longer than men, because men are the ones releasing this sexual energy and women are the ones receiving it and absorbing it. When you release this fluid, guys, when you ejaculate, you need to look into and understand the vitamins and the minerals and the stem cells, this life force concoction that is created. It doesn't just manifest out of thin air. You are the donor. You are the kind donor who is giving up your energy and your life force to create said fluid. And what happens is your body goes through all of your organs, all of your tissue, and it plucks out the best cells in all of those, the best cell of each one, because your body wants to give this, you know, your body thinks you're procreating, guys, whether you're just having sex or you're actually trying to create a child. Either way, your body's going to assume you are creating a life force, and or you're going to create another life, another being. And if that's the case, it needs to give that thing the greatest chance of survival and being the healthiest, the best version it can possibly be. So what's it going to do? It's going to pull the very best cells from your body. You are literally going to sacrifice the very best cells from your body to put in this fluid, to put into the woman to create the life force of the child. Problem is, how many times out of a man's life is he having sex to actually make a kid? I wonder what the ratio, I wonder what the odds of that are. I don't actually know what the odds are of that. But it's low. It's gotta be low. So regardless, every time you release, your body's pulling the best of the best of the best of your cells to donate. And then you wonder why you slowly start dealing with chronic issues. You're not healing quite as much. You're aging a little bit more. You're feeling more sore. Your bones are creaking and cracking. And you're like, man, I don't know what's going on. This is just aging, right? I guess I'm just aging. Guess this is part of the aging process. No. Not true. Y'all are depleted. I'm convinced more than ever that the aging process can actually be slowed tremendously. If not, in this lifetime, we're going to discover ways to reverse it. And I've already, again, Dr. Joe Dispenza, I talk about him a lot, but his work, you can actually reverse aging. You can grow the caps on the end of your cells. What is the term for that again? I have not talked about that in a minute. Oh my gosh, those kids are so cool. I don't know if you saw that. They were riding wheelies on e-bikes down the road. Wow. Wish I was that cool at that age. Or now. No, I feel like I'm really cool now. I feel pretty cool. I'm trying to think of the freaking word for this, and it's eluding me right now. So if you know what I'm talking about, the parts at the end of the cells, the telomeres. JK, I got it. In Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, guys, they have measured it. You can regrow the length of your telomeres. Publix isn't open? What? You know what? It's Easter Sunday. I don't know why I'm expecting things to be open right now. Shucks. Guess I'm just taking a drive to hang out with you guys. Dude, that's crazy. Everything's closed. Well, guess I just need to park and talk to you. Crazy. I should turn around so I can get some nice sunlight. There it is. Guess we're gonna have a little chat. Telomeres, guys. When your telomeres run out, the cell dies. When all your telomeres run out, the body dies. You die. Your soul leaves. It's like, I can't live here anymore. They've done studies with Dr. Joe Dispenza's work that when people go to these week-long meditation retreats, the telomeres actually start to lengthen, which is supposed to be impossible. Kind of like how you're not supposed to be able to live more than 3 days without water, yet I did a 5-day dry fast without any food or water. It was a hard dry fast, no showers, no anything. It's like, okay, so that was a lie. I also know people who've gone 14 days, 21 days, so it's like, okay. That's not true. We're supposed to not be able to lengthen our telomeres, yet we can once we really harness the power of the mind, learn how to connect and do that. Anyways, that's not the point of this. Your semen your semen, guys, your sexual energy, it is your life force. It is what your body runs on. It is the fuel. Every time you release, you are pulling more and more from your reserves, especially when you are not eating the correct diets and supplementing and you don't have the correct lifestyle, guys. You will be amazed how quickly you can go into a deficit, especially when they convince men to start releasing multiple times a day. Like, that's normal. Oh, make sure you're releasing. Work on that prostate. Make sure that prostate's good. I don't know why I aimed it this way. That's what I think. That's stupid. That's what I think about most of these doctors and Western, I call it medicine, Western excuses. Guys, you come into this life with a set amount of energy in this energy bucket, okay? The problem is we're very quickly taught how to start poking holes in the bucket and leaking all of this energy out with diets, with wrong diets, with the SAD diet, you know, the standard American diet. There's a reason they call it SAD. That's one thing. And then you start getting into all the toxicities in the world and like medications and everything with side effects. And you start getting into all this stuff. And then you start to learn, oh my gosh, what is this? What are these? Man, these women are beautiful. What is, oh my gosh. I still remember when I was in 5th grade and I stumbled upon Megan Fox for the first time online. Boy, that really put me down a path of lust, right? And you discover that, and then like pretty soon you realize, what is this? I can really, holy crap, this is pleasurable. I can release something out of me. Like, whoa, what is this? And all this stuff, guys, you start pulling and depleting the energy in your energy bucket that you came into life with. You start poking holes in that thing. You start leaking this energy out everywhere. Your life force is draining from you. And then you wonder why you start to age more. Why the cells are not recovering as fast as they used to. Why do you think kids recover so quickly, guys? Why kids heal so quick when they scrape their legs or whatever? They heal so quickly. They can bounce back so easily from injuries, guys, because their life force is intact. Their energy bucket is full to the brim. They're innocent and pure yet. They haven't learned terrible habits that are actually like going against them. And then you throw in alcohol. Good Lord, what that does to the body, even the energetic body and all the other bodies that you have, because you have more than just this physical one. You just can't see most of them. But even spiritually, what that does to you, it's terrible for you. I will not drink anymore. I will not do it. And kids start eating, you know, all these candies and these sugars and these the sodas, and it is all just designed, guys, to just be terrible for you. You are just getting bombarded from every angle. This is why semen retention is so important, guys, because semen retention is the thing that can reverse, it can pause, halt you careening towards the edge of this cliff. It can stop you and actually reverse the direction in and of itself. And then it actually starts to cause you to want to continue to level up and heal all these other areas, you know, patch up all the other holes in this bucket, this leaking energy. It makes you want to finally have this desire to patch all this stuff up and start healing all this. But if you can, as a man, just get your sexual energy in check, guys, and stop leaking this, you now start to save the cells for your body to function optimally. And this was a big realization that I had on this streak probably a couple weeks ago. I think I heard it from another guy, but why are they called reproductive organs? Oh, well, so you can reproduce children, so you can go procreate and create children. Okay, that's what we're told. What if that is the secondary benefit? What if the main benefit is actually they reproduce us? They reproduce you and me. My reproductive organs reproduce my body. Yeah, I can go make a kid with them also. But what if the main function is to reproduce me? The sun is getting very bright, but I'm sure it's decent lighting. Think about that. What if the point of them is to reproduce yourself? You have the power to create a human, to create a life. What happens if you hold and reabsorb that energy and just constantly allow that energy to flow and reabsorb through your body? What happens then? New life begins in you. You are given new life. Most men have no idea that the semen takes 90 days to fully mature. If every man knew that and could get their lust in check, you know how healthy everybody would be? You know how healthy every child would be coming in this world if they had fully matured semen? Fertilizing the egg every single time? That'd be crazy. Just knowing this, guys, gives you a superpower for when you decide to have children, get married, whatever, settle down. You now have the ability to like set the next generation on one of the healthiest paths just by giving them the best genetics, DNA to start with. Because you know that it takes 90 days for the semen to mature. I'm on 171 days right now of my semen maturing. I'm about to hit my second round of 90 days. 180 days coming up here pretty soon. Actually, by the time I post this, it will technically be past 180 days. But I'm making this on day 171. So I got 9 days left. We literally have the ability, guys, to repair and heal our bodies at such a rapid pace. But we've been programmed and convinced to literally give all of our sexual energy, our life force, away on stupid shit. We literally have battery packs that continue to recharge and refill, and we've been convinced as men to continually drain the batteries on stupid shit every single day because we've been programmed into lust and living out of our base energy centers, our survival centers. It's wild if you really think about it. We men, guys, we have the opportunity to always recharge. We have so many opportunities to turn it around, to get our shit together. And the only ones that can stop us from doing so are ourselves, you and me. You're the only one that can stop you. It's your hand, my guy. Nobody else's. Well, granted, you get some women involved, yes, but it's your choice, right? It is your choice. And there's a whole nother aspect of learning how to be intimate and have sex without releasing, which I fully intend on mastering in this lifetime and figuring out. So you're telling me we basically have the superpower to constantly recharge our energy, refill up our buckets, and the only issue now is that we are programmed to not do it, to not think it's worth it, to not value it. So it's kind of like a knowledge game, right? You can't have conviction if you don't have an in-depth knowledge and understanding of what is happening, of what is working. So that is my casual reminder for you guys today. The sun is quite bright. Let's do this. Bring it all the way down. That is my reminder for you the next time these urges come up and you start to have this thought, oh man, I really want to release, man, I want to pull up the website, or man, I'm just going to go have a random hookup with some chick, whatever. It's not just fun and games. You are literally sacrificing something every time you do that. La Petite Mort, little death. It's like death by 1,000 cuts, guys. How many times can you play that game before it eventually just starts to cut too deep? You can't really repair from it, can't bounce back. And I will say this, if you are dealing with chronic health issues right now, it is even more important for you to get your shit together on semen retention. It's not health advice. I am not a health practitioner. I am only talking about and teaching from my personal experiences. And my personal experiences, having gone through chronic health issues for the last 15 years, and now I'm freaking destroying it. I'm healing rapidly, guys. And the higher my vibration I continue to get to, the more I attract more opportunities and more solutions for the things that I've been dealing with for a really, really, really long time, since a kid. Some of you are starting further behind the starting line than the rest with chronic health issues. So, when others are flexing, hey, I got to the finish line in this amount of time and I got this benefit, whatever, and you're not seeing it, stop and ask yourself, maybe they had a little more energy in their energy bucket and a few less holes punctured in their energy bucket than I do. So it might take me longer to repair those holes, refill that bucket, and then start to be able to use this energy and heal properly. And if that's where you're at, buckle the frick down, guys. Lock the F in. Buckle in. I'm on a streak right now, guys, where my intention is to go at least a full year. 12 months, no releasing. 0 releasing in 12 months. I'm 170 days in. I'm almost halfway there. And my life is continuing to level up and change. My health is becoming better. I'm thinking clearer. Guys, my capacity to work harder, to take these ideas that I've been dreaming about building something and acting on for years, I finally have the energy to do it. My productivity is going through the roof. I can get 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night and still crush the day and get all this stuff done. Why? Because my energy bucket keeps filling up, and that energy is recycling because I'm not giving it away. And the best cells in my body stay in my body because I'm not packaging them up into a fluid to get rid of. This is what I'm experiencing right now at 170 days. So if you are early on in your streak and you're thinking, well, I'm not experiencing what Jason's experiencing and I'm on 23 days. This doesn't work. Brother, I wasn't experiencing this on 23 days. No. Or probably even 40 or 50 or 60. It is a slow build until one day you really start to see the benefit. We're all starting at different starting blocks on this track of semen retention. What an analogy. What an analogy. Now I'm trying to think of more track analogies. I was trying to make a play on words of like the gunfire going off to you releasing, but that wasn't going to work. That could have been a funny one. Quit passing the baton. There it is. That's a good one. Quit passing the baton. Hold the baton yourself. Leave the baton alone. Put it away. You don't need it. This is a solo race. This is not the race where you need to be throwing your baton all over the place, guys. Tuck it away. Solo race. You need a season of a solo race. I'm telling you, from my experience, if I would have known about this, guys, I could have worked through so much chronic health stuff so much faster, so much earlier. If I would have known, oh, it's an energy game. I just need to store up my energy. That's also why when people go to Dr. Joe Dispenza's events and like we really lock in the mind and the emotions, you can send the correct signals to the body. The body's always listening. The body will start to program itself to heal, right? You can get all of that. But a shortcut is marrying all of that with semen retention. You don't even necessarily have to do that other stuff. Just holding this energy, guys, will raise your frequency and set your body in motion in the direction of healing and repair and recovery. You know, look into sympathetic versus parasympathetic for your nervous system, getting your nervous system to settle down and start to heal, slip out of beta brainwave states to slip into alpha and theta, where, you know, your body actually does start to heal and repair in alpha and theta. This is important stuff that you need to look into, you need to learn. And then you need to value it. This builds your conviction in this, guys. But the next time that you have an opportunity to go release, ask yourself, is it worth a little death? Is this worth a little death? Do I want to give a little piece of my life to this experience, whatever this is? Is it worth it? Yes or no? That's it. That's what it comes down to. That's what I think of now. And it snaps me out of urges very, very quickly. It's like, oh, no, it's not worth it. Heck no. Absolutely not. I'm going to hold this energy. I'm going to hold this life force in me, become the biggest, best version of myself. And then someday, I'm going to release and have some kids, right? Beautiful woman, whatever. I'm going to learn to have sex when I'm not procreating. I'm going to learn to do that without releasing. But think about it. When I am finally ready to have a kid, I'm going to have the healthiest DNA, the healthiest sperm you could ever imagine. That kid's going to get such an advantage in life, entering life with that. The soul that's going to choose to come into that body, that vessel, is going to be a very high frequency, high vibration soul. So keep this in mind, guys. La Petite Mort. La Petite Mort. Little death. Is it worth it? Probably not. Probably not. It's day 171 of my semen retention streak. I'll post this around 180. I'm very, 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 very excited to get to 180 days here in 9 days. Huge. Huge, guys. Life transforming stuff. Lock the F in. Get locked in. This will change your life, but it takes work, it takes commitment. You got to be all in on this thing. If you don't have conviction, you will not make it when the urges come up, when that next chick gives you an opportunity to release, whatever. Lock the F in. Peace, love, abundance. Catch you later.